go by another name, and that's called unfunded mandates, isn't it?
They're all, I don't think, and they're doing the same thing, Social Security.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, bringing people in with the open borders, that's one thing that's really going to kill Social Security. We're going to be right back. We've got to go to break. Dr. Roberts is going to be right back with Paul Craig Roberts. Stay with us.
This holiday season, give the gift that keeps on giving, an in-home freeze dryer from Harvest Right. With your very own freeze dryer, you'll be able to freeze dry the food your family loves. Because we live in uncertain, difficult times, what better way to show your love for your family than to buy them a gift that helps them preserve food they can use now or in 25 years. Go to harvestright.com and find out how you can get your in-home freeze dryer. Layaway is available. That's harvestright.com.
Digestive health is key to wellness, and Pro-EM1 is the key to digestive health. Pro-EM1 is a daily liquid probiotic that improves food absorption and supports weight loss by removing toxins from your system. Recommended by doctors, Pro-EM1 is 100% natural, organic, non-GMO, wheat, soy, gluten, and dairy-free. Call us today at 888-611-8025 or visit ProEM1.com to save over $25 on your order. That's 888-611-8025 or PROEM1.com.
The knowledge of the ancients, tried and true, trusted herbs and extracts fused with the latest nutraceutical science. Introducing the all-new Ancient Defense Herbal Immunity Blend, crafted with over 14 key ancient herbs and extracts to supercharge and prepare your body for what experts admit is the most dangerous season of the year. We have rejected hundreds of other formulations in our quest to bring you what is simply the most powerful and comprehensive proprietary formula that we have ever created in the realm of herbal immunity. For the last 2 years, our team has been working with top doctors, nutritionists, and chemists to develop the ultimate nutraceutical formulation. Experience the benefits of combining over 14 ancient herbs and extracts with exciting new advances in nutraceutical science. Now is the time to secure Ancient Defense for you and your family. Visit AncientDefense.com or call 888-253-3139. That's AncientDefense.com.
Hey everyone, I'm having lots of fun with my new Ghost 80% AR-15. This baby shoots like a dream. Hey, thanks Guns80.com. You know, friends ask me all the time why I wanted a Ghost AR-15. That's easy. You see, my buddy Mark kept telling me that I'd better go to Guns80.com to get myself a Ghost AR-15 before they outlawed them. I thought he was just paranoid, so I ignored him. Well, at first. But then I started hearing government media types talking about making guns illegal, about the president signing on to a UN treaty that could take my gun rights away. You know, it really bugged me, so I dug in, I did the research, and I realized that Mark was right all along. I know now that having an unregistered Ghost AR-15 is the right answer. I'm a proud 80% Ghost AR-15 convert. You should be too. The answer is really simple. Get your Ghost AR-15 at Guns80.com. The big sale is on right now. Go to Guns80.com. That's Guns80.com. Guns80, the number's 80.com.
What looks good under your Christmas tree and tastes even better? Big Berkey water filters. Yes, the gift of clean water. A gift that provides a great foundation for achieving good health in the lives of your loved ones. A Big Berkey water filter gives them protection from bacteria, heavy metals, chlorine, fluoride, pesticides and herbicides, VOCs and more. And best of all, a Big Berkey water filter is a gift that lasts for many years with no additional investment. And that saves time and money in filter replacements that other water filters require and are even powerful enough to purify treated, untreated, or even stagnant pond water. As always, all orders over $50 are shipped free, and GCN listeners get 5% off all ceramic filter systems. Order online at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com, spelled Big, B-E-R-K-E-Y, waterfilters.com, or call 877-99-BERKEY. That's 877-99-BERKEY. Gift well this Christmas. Give a Big Berkey water filter.
Welcome back to the Alex Jones Show. I'm David Knight, your host, and we have on the phone with us Dr. Paul Craig Roberts, one of the co-founders of Reaganomics, an economist and author, and we're talking to him about what the outlook is. And I guess maybe Dr. Roberts, we're coming to the end of the year. I'd like to kind of get your general forecast as to what lays ahead. On your most recent essay on your site, paulcraigroberts.org, is an article on the brink of war and economic collapse. And you say, on occasion, a reader will ask if I can give readers some good news. The answer is not unless I lie to you, like your government and the mainstream media do. So what's the bad news for next year?
Well, David, let's cut to the chase. Everything is based on lies. The economy is based on lies. And we now see both houses of Congress have passed resolutions that set the basis for Washington fighting the Russians to the death of the last Ukrainian soldier. We're clearly going to arm the Ukrainians and hope that they are involved in a war with Russia, because this would greatly embarrass Russia, who obviously would win the war and would be designated the aggressor, and this would be used to further isolate Russia from Europe. So this is pretty much predictable given the two resolutions from the House and the Senate. I think the Senate vote was unanimous, and the House vote was 411 to 10. So we see out of the entirety of the Congress, which I think is some 535 people, the Americans people succeeded in electing 10 intelligent people.
That many? I mean, that's pretty optimistic.
So much for democracy. Yeah. Now, for the economy, as we were saying, when you have half of 25-year-olds, these are, for the most part, I think, college educated, having to live at home because they can't get employment, and you've got 30% of 30-year-olds living at home in their former childhood rooms with their parents, then clearly there's no economy. There's just no economy.
That's right. Nobody's able to create any wealth in their personal life.
And when you've spent 2 decades moving the American economy offshore so that shareholders could enjoy the capital gains from the higher profits from the lower labor cost, and the executives of the corporations can enjoy multi-million-dollar bonuses from the higher profits from the lower labor costs of moving the jobs offshore, there's no economy here.
Yeah.
So we have a massive trade deficit that can't possibly be closed. And so the whole house of cards is standing on the dollar.
On the petrodollar, and I think that's a key thing too that we see as they're moving to as we see the price of oil plummeting. As many people believe, it's Saudi Arabia that is, as you point out earlier, they declined to cut production as prices dropped. So they're basically feeding into this decline. And the petrodollar is really one of the few things that we've got here, this fantasy that we've pushed on to the entire world, the petrodollar. And of course, Putin is pushing with China and with India to try to go around the petrodollar. Once they do that, that's going to have tremendous impact for our standard of living, isn't it?
Yes, it's not just the petrodollar. It's the use of the dollar as world reserve currency. It has many other uses.
Right. But that's kind of the core of its reserve currency aspect. And of course, as we talked about earlier, this is setting off a massive collapse of the derivatives market, which could cascade into the commodities, the stock markets, and that sort of thing, just as the Congress signs us up yet again to ensure the big bankers' speculations in the derivatives market.
Well, if they grab everybody's bank deposits and everybody's pensions and so forth, and the population here will starve. They won't have any money.
Yeah.
And so if they do that, they will provoke amazing social unrest. And as half the country is armed, the whole thing will blow up in their face. So I don't really know how stupid and foolish they will be.
There was kind of an interesting little side story that came up last week where they were sending out $200,000 worth of emergency kits to managers at the 7 or 8 largest banks. They were kind of little $50 prepper kits. I don't know that would have any practical value whatsoever, that small amount of prepping, but I think it kind of showed their concern, don't you?
I didn't know what to make of that, whether that was a joke or what, because
exactly.
In space, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Absolutely. Amazing. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Roberts. That's paulcraigroberts.org. Thank you so much for joining us.
Pleasure as always.
Thank you. We'll be right back after the break. Stay with us.